Welcome to Master Your Money, Budgeting, Saving, and Debt-Free Living. I'm your host, Nate Tanner. On this show, we use the Triggator triangle, budget, save, and pay off debt to help you build a spending plan that fits your life, grow your savings with purpose, and knock out debt with confidence. Today, we're tackling a topic that's easy to put off but impossible to ignore: retirement. If you've ever thought, I'll start saving for retirement someday, this episode is your wake-up call, because someday isn't a date on the calendar. It's a decision you make today. Let's start with a reality check. According to the Survey of Consumer Finance's USA Facts 2022, about 46% of households report no savings in retirement. The Federal Reserve's Economic Well-Being Report from 2023 found that 28% of non-retired adults have no retirement savings. If we take a middle slice of those two stats, that's about 1 in 3 Americans who have nothing set aside for their future. That's not just a number, that's a warning light on a dashboard. But here's the good news. You don't need a 6-figure salary, a financial degree, or a magic lottery ticket to build a retirement plan that works. You just need a paycheck, a purpose, and a willingness to start right now. Remember in Back to the Future when Doc Brown tells Marty, "Your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one." Retirement isn't a distant dream. It's the future you're building with every paycheck. The flux capacitor isn't going to show up and fix your finances, but your spending plan can. Think of retirement savings like planting a tree. The best time to plant was 20 years ago. The second best time, today. Every dollar you assign to your retirement peace of mind fund is a seed for your future freedom. In this episode, we'll break down why retirement savings must be part of your paycheck plan, simple ways to start even if you feel behind, and how making it part of your peace of mind funds creates future freedom. So whether you're 25, 45, or 65, grab your notes or your favorite planning app, and let's turn someday into today, because your future self is counting on you, and trust me, they'll thank you for it. Let's get into it. Why retirement savings must be part of your paycheck plan. Let's kick things off with a topic that might make you want to throw your coffee mug across the room: taxes. I know, no one tunes into a motivational podcast hoping to hear about Uncle Sam. But stick with me, because this is the key to understanding why retirement savings should be just as automatic as your tax withholding. The tax truth bomb. Think about your paycheck for a second. When you sit down to build your spending plan, do you start with your gross income, the amount before taxes and deductions, and then pay your taxes on whatever's left over? Of course not. The IRS doesn't send you a polite email asking you if you'd like to contribute this month. Taxes, they come off the top before you ever see a dime. If you're married and your household brings in $60,000 a year, after your nearly $8,000 tax bill, you're left with $52,000 to actually plan with. You don't get a choice. It's automatic. The retirement twist. Here's the twist. Retirement savings should work the same way. It's not spend first, save what's left. It's pay yourself first. That's the golden rule of wealth building, and it's the foundation of every peace of mind fund. Retirement isn't a luxury for the rich or a someday problem for future you. It's a bill that you owe yourself, and it needs to come off the top, every single paycheck. The time value of money, the 2 I words. Let's talk about a financial truth that's simple to say, but hard to internalize: the time value of money. Once you truly grasp this concept, your financial world will change. In plain English, $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. Why? 2 I words: inflation and interest. Inflation. If you took $1,000 today and buried it in the backyard for 35 years, what would it be worth? About $411. That's right. Your money would lose more than half its value just sitting there, thanks to inflation. Idle money is like a forgotten carton of milk in the back of the fridge. It doesn't get better with age. Interest. My dad used to say, those who don't understand interest, pay it. Those who understand interest, earn it. Let's put this to the test. If you invested $1,000 in the S&P 500 in 1990 and let it ride for 35 years, that single contribution would be worth about $29,000 today. No extra deposits, no lottery tickets, just time and compound interest doing their thing. That's why $1,000 today is worth more than $1,000 tomorrow. With interest, your money grows. Without it, inflation eats it alive. And if you spend it, well, it's gone for good. Compound interest, your not so secret weapon. Now let's put this into practice. Why does retirement need to come off the top of your paycheck? Because compound interest is your not so secret weapon. We've all heard the term, but do we really understand what it can do? If we did, there'd be no debate about paying yourself first. Picture compound interest like building a chain. You start with 100 links. Each year, you add 10% more links. After year one, you have 110 links. Next year, you add 11 links, not 10, because your chain has grown longer. Every year, you're adding links to your new, bigger chain. That's how compound interest works. That's how $1,000 becomes almost $30,000. The iPhone scenario, trading today for tomorrow. What if you didn't just invest once? Let's run a scenario that might hit close to home. You've got a smartphone. Let's say it's an iPhone. The new iPhone 17 is coming out, and suddenly your iPhone 16 feels like a rotary phone. You upgrade, and now you're on the hook for $35 a month. But wait, your spouse needs one too. And your teenagers can't possibly survive high school without the latest TikTok camera. So you upgrade the whole family. Now you're paying $140 a month for phones. And if you think you're gaming the system by signing up for a plan that lets you upgrade every year, think again. The costs are baked in, and you're still spending more for that privilege. Your annual cost, you're looking at about $1,680. Now, let's flip the script. You check your carrier's website and you find that you can get an iPhone 15 for free. You take the deal, and instead of spending $140 a month on phones, you put that money into your retirement account right off the top before you spend a dime. After the first month, you check your balance. $252, not $140. Wait, what? Your employer matches 80 cents on the dollar. After a year, you've contributed $1,680, but your balance, it's $3,195. Your employer has put in $1,344, and your investment, it grew by 12%. Now, time does its thing, and for the next 35 years, you keep investing that $140 a month. At the end, your contribution total, $58,800. Your employer adds $47,040, but your balance, $1.48 million. That's the power of compound interest and the employer match. It turns your $60K into almost $1.5 million. Let's quickly revisit the iPhone purchase. Because of the time value of money, you're giving up $1.8 million for brighter selfies and a slightly faster battery charge. That's the real cost of someday. In The Mandalorian, the phrase, "this is the way," is repeated like a mantra. And when it comes to retirement, paying yourself first is the way. It's not optional. It's the path to future freedom. So before you buy that new shiny gadget or sign up for another subscription, ask yourself, is this worth trading my future freedom? Because every dollar that you pay yourself first is a dollar that builds your retirement chain, one link at a time. Simple ways to start, even if you feel behind. Let's get real for a moment. If you're listening and thinking, I'm too late, or I'll never catch up, you're not alone, and you're not out of the game. The truth is, most people feel behind on retirement at some point. But starting now, even with small steps, can change your future in ways that you can't imagine. In Stranger Things, the gang never waits for the perfect moment to fight the Demogorgon. They use what they have right now. Your retirement plan works the same way. You don't need a perfect start. You just need to start. Tip number 1, flip the iPhone upgrade script. Before you sign up for that latest phone, streaming service, or luxury upgrade, ask yourself, what could this money become in the future? Take the cost of that luxury, like the $140 a month family phone upgrade, and run it through a retirement calculator. Suddenly, you're not just spending, you're trading away hundreds of thousands of future dollars for a slightly better selfie. The action you take, next time you're tempted by an upgrade, pause and redirect that money into your retirement fund. Your future self will thank you. Tip number 2, micro investments with roundups. If big contributions feel overwhelming, start small. Many apps and banks let you round your purchases to the nearest dollar and invest the difference. Buy a coffee for $3.50, 50 cents goes straight into your Roth IRA. Your next action, set up a roundup feature on your debit card or favorite app. You'll be surprised at how quickly those tiny amounts add up and how painless it feels. Tip number 3, automate off-the-top contributions. Start with your 401k. Don't rely on willpower or memory. The first choice of automation is a 401k deduction, especially if your employer offers a match. That match is free money that will accelerate your savings. No 401k? Set up a direct deposit or automate a transfer on payday to a Roth IRA. Many brokerages, maybe even your bank, offer automated investing so that you don't need to manually trade to get your money to grow. Your action, log into your payroll or bank and schedule a recurring transfer. Treat this like a bill because your future is non-negotiable. Tip number 4, use employer match, even if it's small. If your employer offers a 401k match, grab it. Even a partial match is free money. If you're not sure how to start, ask HR for help. Your action, contribute enough to get a full match, even if it means cutting back elsewhere. Remember, every match dollar is a double win for your future. Tip 5, visualize your wins and track your progress. Progress is motivating. Use a chart, app, or even a sticky note on your fridge to track your retirement savings. Celebrate every milestone, no matter how small. Action, set a mini goal this month. Maybe $100 saved. When you hit it, reward yourself with something fun that doesn't sabotage your plan. In The Matrix, Neo spends most of the movie dodging bullets, convinced he's always one step behind. But Morpheus tells him, when you're ready, you won't have to. The moment Neo believes, he stops dodging and starts leading. Your retirement journey is the same. You don't have to keep dodging and feeling like you're behind. Take the leap, start now, and watch your future transform. Feeling behind, that's normal. Staying behind, that's optional. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. Whether you're rounding up your spare change, skipping an upgrade, or automating your first transfer, you're building a future that's bigger than any luxury you could buy right now. So take a breath, pick one tip, and make your move. Your future self is cheering you on. How making retirement part of your peace of mind funds creates financial freedom. Let's talk about the real secret to financial confidence: peace of mind funds. These aren't just buckets of money. They're your financial safety net, the stress buster, and your ticket to future freedom. Here's a quick review of each fund and how they work together to keep your spending plan strong. Emergency fund, peace of mind when you need it most. Your emergency fund is your first line of defense. It's there for the moments you hope never happen: job loss, medical bills, car breakdowns, and anything else that could throw your life off track. How to build it? Set a goal and climb the ladder. Start with $500, then $1,000, then 1 month of expenses, all the way to 6 months. Every rung you reach is a win. Why it matters. When life throws you a curveball, your emergency fund means that you don't panic, swipe a credit card, or drain your retirement savings. You can breathe easy knowing you're covered. Alligator fund, peace of mind so your spending plan isn't attacked. Alligator expenses are those sneaky non-monthly costs that love to bite your spending plan. Think kids' birthdays, holiday gifts, annual insurance premiums, or maybe summer camps. How to build it. Identify the gator like a birthday party. Estimate the cost, divide the number of paychecks until you need the money, and stash that amount into your alligator fund each payday. Repeat for every gator. Why it matters. No more scrambling when that school fundraiser pops up or the car needs new tires. You're ready and your spending plan stays bite-proof. Fund, peace of mind from creating new debt and enjoying money. Your fund is your guilt-free joy, buying a new couch, taking a trip, or splurging on something that makes life brighter. How to build it? Set a date, set an amount, and calculate how much is needed each paycheck to reach your goal. Put it in your fund and watch your dream come closer with every deposit. Why it matters. You get to enjoy life without sabotaging your financial progress or racking up new debt. Fun is part of the plan, not a budget buster. In Finding Nemo, Dory's mantra is just keep swimming. That's your peace of mind fund in action. Steady, consistent, and always moving forward, no matter what surprises pop up. Retirement fund. Peace of mind for your future you. Now let's talk about the fund that is all about future freedom, retirement. This isn't just another savings account. This is your long-term peace of mind, the one that lets you sleep at night knowing you're building a future that you'll love. Why retirement is so important? Because someday work will end, but your need for income won't. Retirement savings are what makes someday possible. They're the difference between freedom and fear, between enjoying your golden years and worrying about every bill. How to build it. Make retirement savings part of your paycheck plan, off the top, every time. Use automation, 401k deductions, employer matches, Roth IRAs, and direct deposits. Lastly, treat it like a bill that you owe your future self. A quick stat spotlight. According to a 2024 Fidelity retirement analysis, Americans believe they will need about $1.46 million to retire comfortably. But the average retirement savings is just $88,400, leaving a gap of over $1.3 million for most. And the Employer Benefit Research Institute found that half of retirees saved less than what they needed for retirement, with inflation and unexpected expenses making things even tougher. The good news, Nearly 90% of retirement savers received a contribution from their employer in 2024. And those who automated their savings saw their balance grow by double digits. In Lord of the Rings, Frodo doesn't reach Mount Doom alone. He has Sam, Gandalf, and the Fellowship. Your peace of mind funds are your fellowship. They support you, protect you, and help you reach your goal even when the journey gets tough. Retirement isn't just about numbers. It's about freedom, dignity, and peace of mind. When you make it part of your paycheck plan, you're not just saving money. You're building a future where you can call the shots. You're giving yourself the power to say yes to adventure, rest, and joy without fear. So whether you're just starting out or catching up, remember every dollar you put in your peace of mind funds is a vote for your future freedom. Just keep swimming, keep saving, and keep leading your spending plan, one paycheck at a time. If you've made it this far, you're not just thinking about retirement, you're leading your financial self with clarity and confidence. Today, you learned why retirement savings must come off the top, how to start even if you're behind, and how making it part of your peace of mind funds gives you freedom, not fear. Retirement isn't a distant someday. It's a decision you make every paycheck. Every dollar you assign to your future is a vote for freedom, dignity, and peace of mind. Your daily challenge: pick one action to move your retirement forward. It could be automating a new or increased contribution to your 401k or Roth IRA, even if it's just $10. Identify one luxury or upgrade that you can skip and redirect that money to your retirement fund. Write it down, take action, and celebrate your progress. Every step counts. If this episode helped you see retirement in a new light, I want to hear about it. Email at podcast@Triggator.com with your retirement wins, questions, or the someday you've turned into today. Make sure that you follow @Triggator on Instagram, Facebook, and X for behind-the-scenes tips, encouragement, and a few memes that might just make your day. Make sure you subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you never miss a chance to build your future with clarity. If you found value today, leave a review, especially if this episode helped you ditch the someday mindset and start leading your plan. Also, send this episode to a friend who's ready to stop waiting and start building their retirement reality. Coming up next time, ever feel like you're stuck in a cycle of never enough? Next time, we'll help you break free from scarcity thinking and build an abundance plan with the Triggator Triangle. You'll learn how to spot scarcity traps, shift your daily habits, and create a plan that looks beyond the next paycheck, so you can grow your optimism and your money. If you're ready to escape the struggle cycle and start building a life of abundance, you won't want to miss it. Remember, your retirement isn't just a number. It's a promise to your future self. Every dollar you save, every plan you make, every step you take is a brick in the foundation of your freedom. So lead with intention, invest with courage, and remember, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. I want to end where we began. As Doc Brown said, your future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one. That's your invitation. Start today and let your future self thank you tomorrow. Thanks for listening to Master Your Money, Budgeting, Saving, and Debt-Free Living. I'm your host, Nate Tanner. See you next time.